Hello everybody, Michael the Librarian of Magic here, finding and cataloging the magical and pointing you to it. Today is October the 28th. We're almost to the end of the month of drawing a villain a day, every day for the month of October as a Halloween treat for the third season in a row, and I have another drawing today. Today's sketch is of the Magic Mirror from 1937's classic Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. The first animated Disney film and the first animated feature-length film ever. The magic mirror belongs to the evil queen. It is forced to do her bidding. There's a spirit imprisoned in the mirror, which is represented by a theatrical-looking mask, and it's not evil per se, but it is antagonistic in a sense because it's forced to do the queen's bidding. It seems that its only purpose is to serve whoever owns it, and the queen happens to own it, so it does what the queen asks it to do. But it does always tell the truth, and sometimes even ends up antagonizing the queen because of that. The mirror was voiced by an actor of film and stage called Moroni Olson. One interesting tidbit that I read about this particular role is that in order to get the effect of the voice, they had him speak his lines into this frame that was covered with old drum heads to get sort of the weird sound. I mean, we're talking about 1936, 1937 here, so they didn't have all these advanced pieces of technology where they could just run it through some series of filters or whatever. I probably have better ways to augment my voice on my phone right now than they had back in those days. So they got really creative with it. Moroni Olson did some other screen roles of note, but two that I think are worth mentioning. He was the voice of the senior angel in It's a Wonderful Life, so you hear his voice there in that film, which is a beloved classic that many people watch annually. And then also, he played a secret agent in a great Hitchcock film called Notorious, which I think is fairly, it's not critically underrated in Hitchcock's catalog, but I think maybe gets forgotten compared to some of the others like Psycho or North by Northwest or Vertigo. A lot of people might not be familiar with Notorious, and it's a really cool movie. It's a great spy film. It's a globe-trotting spy movie. It's got all kinds of Cold War stuff in it, and it's really suspenseful and interesting. So I highly recommend checking out Hitchcock's Notorious. The Magic Mirror was animated by Wooly Reitherman, who I've talked about many times on this channel, and by all accounts, Wooly Reitherman struggled with animating this character because he preferred to animate characters like Goofy or Pluto or whatever that would be able to express themselves more with their full body. And here he's just animating a face. And on top of that, he's animating a face that doesn't have any pupils. You can only animate the eye shapes and the mouth shapes to get it to have any sort of expression. And he found that to be very difficult. He used a technique in which he animated half of the face and then stuck a piece of paper over that half, and then animated the other half underneath it, or, next to it, so that he could achieve a sort of symmetry to it. But ultimately, some of his symmetry work that he worked very hard on, reportedly, was obscured by the fact that they layered in effects after the animation, so there's smoke and everything inside of the mirror. But if you're paying attention closely, you can check out his work and his artistry on that, which he found very challenging to do, and to get it to match up emotionally with the dialogue and everything else. He actually ended up animating all of the Magic Mirror stuff a total of 9 different times before both he and Walt Disney were satisfied with it, from what I was able to dig up. So, very difficult task, but very impressive in the end. I think it's actually a really memorable character that's been used many times, and that people like the imagery of, and I like the imagery of. So I hope that you enjoyed my drawing of it. It's been used in many different instances since then. Obviously, not all with Moroni Olson. He only did the original voice, but as I had mentioned in the video where I talked about Tony Jay, he did the voice of the Magic Mirror for Fantasmic, the Fantasmic show at Disneyland and Disney World, essentially. Um, and they even had a live action version of the Magic Mirror in Disney's Halloween Treat, which is a cool Halloween special that probably deserves its own video some point. And hopefully they have some of the content of Halloween Treat, because Halloween Treat was really just a mashup of a bunch of stuff like the Chernabog segment from Fantasia and the skeleton dance from the Silly Symphonies and stuff like that. And they sort of edited it all together with all these bumpers and stuff. And some of that content is on Disney Plus, but I really wish they would put the whole package together so we get all those bumpers and extra stuff. For example, the live action Magic Mirror face, which was played by Hans Conried in the Halloween Treat, and they actually did a whole live action get up for it, which was really interesting to see. So that's some basic stuff, a little short video about the Magic Mirror. I hope that you enjoyed it. If this is a character that you really like, Snow White and the Seven Dwarves is a film that I really like, and I actually think it's a really good Halloween Treat movie because it's actually pretty scary for like a good chunk of it. It has some of the most terrifying imagery, I think, in the early Disney films. And they really went for the scares in a lot of those early movies. So it's worth watching for that. And of course, it's sweet and excellent. It makes you feel good. And it is a gorgeous movie to check out. So yeah, I hope this inspires you to go check it out. Maybe see some of the difficult technical work of the great Wolfgang Reitherman. And that's the Magic Mirror. So thanks as always for watching these. Join me tomorrow and the few short days for the rest of the month when I'll have some more villain drawings to finish it out. And until then, I hope you have an excellent day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.